Talking about creative scaling, like you got the, rice cake shop and you're like scaling and scaling. I guess, how is that process? How do you get from that one step? You built your board, now you're marketing. How did you, continue on in that expansion? What were like the next steps when you're like, okay, we've reached this ceiling. How do we keep expanding?
Constantly looking around corners is the headline I would give you, because you have to be thinking about, okay, great. Now, the brand went from $10 million to $40 million, and now we wanted to go to $75 million. How are we going to grow versus how are we going to keep up with the growth? And that requires constant looking around corners and really, really good communication amongst the partners.
Yeah, and speaking of communication, I find like, yeah, how do you keep everyone informed, and also as you're growing, you're looking at all those corners. How do you keep that communication stream kind of moving forward and letting everyone know, where the voids are, I guess.
You could be small, medium, or large in how you do it, but one thing that I'm a fan of in terms of that is monthly team meetings. Not rah-rah sessions,
Yeah.
but real meetings like the kind you're referring to, which is, where are we for real? What are the challenges that we're really facing? How are we looking to get to those challenges? Um, and and then soliciting that feedback loop. For a company that large, they would do that monthly, and they'd bring all the senior managers to their head office and have what I like to call straight talk about those kinds of issues. And it made it very clear. Everybody was clear on the priorities, and everybody was clear on the mission.
Yeah, because it's like, making sure you're aligned with what are the priorities within this list of things that we need to tackle, and then staying aligned with that mission. And as you kind of mentioned, like, having that clarity really drives the punch, because I think otherwise folks don't understand like what the goal is. So I guess, how did you like really refine and make sure that, like, for example, with Pop Chips, like, how did you refine your mission to make sure that everyone was all aligned and made it so clear that everyone didn't have a question on it?